Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. My name is FPL Meerkat and today I've got my Game Week 15 team selection for you guys. But first of all, let's run through how the team got on in Game Week 14. Game Week 14 is literally just finished. I'm recording this on the Sunday evening. I'm starting my new job on Monday, so I've literally got no time to record a video then. So I'm literally going to have to record my video as soon as the matches have ended. And wow, what a game week. Game Week 14 was for me. 80 points. Giving me a huge green arrow there from 473k to 188k. I am finally in the top 200k after being so close to it for about 5 game weeks, going very up and down. I'm into the top 200k, and it is all thanks to one man, and that is Jordan BEYER. Oh my word, 11 points. What an incredible score from him. I was out during the Burnley game and I saw that the scoreline was going through the roof. I saw that Taylor had gotten an assist in that game and I thought, oh man, I've really picked the wrong Burnley defender, haven't I? I decided to play him and what do you know, he actually gets an assist and full bonus points as well, despite a yellow card. It was a last minute decision to swap him for Matty Cash, and my word has that worked out in my favour. I'm really sorry for all of you who benched Cash for a Burnley defender this game week. I lucked out massively with that, made the last minute call, and yeah, we've really learnt that if you've got a player who's playing Sheffield United, play them, honestly. Sheffield United seem to be by far the worst team in the league. So, yeah, starting any player against them has a real chance of a high score. And, yeah, just high scores all around. Trippier actually being the highest scorer in the team yet again. 12 points, an assist, a clean sheet. We all expect it from Trippier. Really, really nice going from him. Really happy to have him in the team. Salah and Burmo, Saka, Son all returning goals and assists in various places. This is before the bonus points have been added on, by the way. So Son should hopefully have 10 points. Hopefully they haven't fiddled around with the bonus points after the game like they did yesterday. But yeah, Son should be on 10 points there. Watkins as well on 11 points. From out of nowhere, really. I didn't really think he was that involved in the game. And yet he got an assist and then he got a goal right at the death to snatch 2 bonus points. Christie, I believe, got 3 bonus points in that game, despite only having 1 assist and a yellow card. But got a huge BPS score of about 41, I think. So maybe someone to keep our eye on there. But yeah, just massive scores everywhere. Only 2 blanks from Flecken and Darwin. To be honest, there wasn't really many returns from goalkeepers at all, so I'm not too bothered there. But yeah, wow, what a score. I benched Bowen. I thought to myself, I had 4 problems. I thought in terms of rotation. I sold Diaby. I brought in Burmo. That was a net positive of 1 point. Hooray. I benched Cash. I didn't think he'd start the Bournemouth game, as well as Diaby, because they were taken off. They were taken off at half time in the previous game, and then they started in the European fixture. So I thought that's a big red flag. I'm gonna bench Cash, and I took out Diaby quite early on. Bowen did actually end up starting. I didn't think he'd be in the squad today. He did end up starting, but fortunately he blanked. So I think I kind of got away with one there, as I thought he would start. And I did think that Watkins would start, and he did, and really, really delivered. So yeah, a huge, huge green arrow there. Really, really nice. This is the highest rank I've been so far this season, and higher than any rank than I was last season. So yeah, still looking to beat my personal best of 34k, I think it was my personal best. But yeah, really, really nice green arrow there. Now onto the march for the top 100k. Yeah, really nice returns there from the team. Moving on to the Game Week 15 team. This is how it looks currently. There's a few issues there. Not as many as I thought, luckily, because obviously I had Bowen and Watkins as flags, but now they're both completely fine. I'm a bit worried in the defence because I wanted to start Ait-Nouri against Burnley this week, but he does seem to be injured and he's probably out for a couple weeks, so he probably won't feature in that game. BEYER is picked up a yellow card. He picked up his 5th yellow card, so he's going to be suspended. And Matty Cash is not only a rotation risk now, but also playing Man City. So yeah, don't really want to play him. So ideally, I should be making a defensive transfer here. I'm also not very happy with the goalkeeper situation as well. Areola and Flecken just seem to be rubbish at the moment. Luton, by the way, one shot, I believe. One shot in the game, and it went in. Flecken didn't make a single save. I'm absolutely fed up with him. Despite the fact he might have a double coming up, I don't really care anymore. I don't really want him in. And there has been a doorway opened with the injury potentially to Nick Pope. We might get some more information about that tomorrow. But with Nick Pope potentially injured, that does open the door for Dubravka, 3.9 million goalkeeper for Newcastle, to double up on the Newcastle Newcastle defence. One of the only defences in the game who actually look any decent. So that's definitely on my mind there. If I've not got another move, I might do Flecken to Dubravka, save myself 0.6 million there and have a really nice goalkeeper option. I don't even think I'd play Areola. I think I would just play Dubravka all the time for that Newcastle defence. In terms of the attack, very happy with it. Salah absolutely having my captaincy against Sheffield United. We know he's going to play. Yeah, could be an absolute thrashing there by the hands of Liverpool. There's no way I'm going anywhere else with the armband this week. I think it's like the 5th or 6th time I've captained Salah. Saka with the Luton fixture. It is Luton away, which I do think is quite tough on paper. I'm not hopeful for a return from Saka there, but that's all right. I'm not going to transfer him out. Son, home at West Ham. Honestly, I'm probably going to have my vice captaincy, to be honest. He's probably my second favourite captaincy option. And Burmo to Brighton, who have been shipping quite a few goals. That's fine. Bowen, away at Spurs, I think I'm going to play that fixture. They did concede 3 to Man City, and it could have been a lot more. So I think I will play Bowen in that fixture. Darwin, I'm a bit concerned about. Everyone else who I've listed there, and Watkins as well, with the home fixture against Man City, I'm fine playing him. Man City are conceding quite a few goals. Watkins is on top form, and he's definitely going to play. Darwin, I'm really worried about. I don't think he's going to start this Sheffield United game. I am considering benching him. It's a super good fixture on paper, though. If he starts, it could be massive for him. He's been a bit frustrating recently, but I do think that Gakpo is going to get the nod in this one. I just think that it's such a short turnaround that this is why I wanted nailed on players. And I would say out of my 11 there, you might include Alvarez actually as a nailed player, so I could include him. But out of the starting 11 there, I think 9 are nailed. 8 Nuri you could have some doubts about, which is fair enough. But I think those 5 midfielders there, nailed for 90 minutes every single week. Same as Watkins, Trippier, and obviously the goalkeeper. But Tsimikas as well, a little bit of a risk. I don't know if he's going to get the game against Sheffield United. I feel like that could be a game that Gomez gets the nod there. Little bit anxious about that one. And Darwin as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one this game week. Definitely go for those players who are secured for their minutes or got a rest. That's why I wouldn't be too disheartened playing Cash, because I do think he's going to start that one. But, yeah, it's a home fixture against Man City. That's why he's last on the bench there. So I'm really not too sure in terms of a transfer. I would like to roll because I do want to get in Haaland at some point. I can't get him in this week without taking a -8, which is just far too drastic. But if I roll, I could probably get him in for a -4 in game week 16, which sounds really nice and makes my life a lot easier. Although it would mean taking out Watkins, who has done really well. Maybe I just commit to not having Haaland at this point. This was a game week where it really worked not having Haaland. I know he got 7 points, but it meant that I could have Saka, Son, Darwin, Watkins. I could have all the... Well, maybe not Darwin, but I could have Watkins, Son, Saka. I could cover all of these players who... semi-hauled, I guess you'd call it. Trippier as well. Another player that Haaland owners really struggle to have in their team. So I might be committing to no Haaland for a bit longer. I won't have him in this week, but I do definitely want a route to consider him. And Salah's going nowhere whatsoever. So it would be at least 2 big name players leaving and potentially a third, which is why I do also like the goalkeeper transfer, because it saves 0.6 million and yeah, it just makes it a lot easier to do things in the future. But yeah, I really should be considering a defensive transfer here. So I have 0.2 million in the bank. Aït-Nouri is 4.5 million. I would probably be him that goes if I make the transfer. Or I could move on Cash, actually. So 5.1 million. If you guys could comment down below who your favourite 5.1 million or below defender is, I'll definitely look at that. I think, is Gabriel in that price bracket? He might be. to finally cover the Arsenal defence, which, to be honest, probably a massive contributor to my green arrow this game week was Arsenal losing their clean sheet because they're so highly owned. But yeah, I do need to think about these things. I haven't really had the time to think about it, and I won't have very long at all. I'll probably make my moves on Tuesday evening once we have more information, and of course, I'll post my final team over on my Twitter. But yeah, moving on to the mini league team at the game week, we have got Not So Template FPL. With 88 points. A really good channel, by the way. I'll leave his channel in the link in the description. But yeah, what a team here. Hauls everywhere from Son, Erdegaard, Watkins, Haaland with the captaincy as well, getting 14 points. Trippier and Ben Mee. What a pickup that is, Ben Mee, with 14 points. I will be honest, I would have considered Ben Mee if I didn't have Flecken in the team. I wouldn't have doubled up on the Brentford defence. But Ben Mee was an exceptional asset last season. He's been out injured. He's come back and wow, 14 points. He's so crucial to not only Brentford's defence, but also their attack. So yeah, I would really consider Ben Mee as an option, not just a knee-jerk from him getting so many points. He might not score this high for the rest of the season, but I think he's a phenomenally good asset. Taylor as well. Look at the bench as well. Absolutely ridiculous. 23 points. Could have been a phenomenal score. The game week rank was so good for Chris here, despite the fact he had so many points on the bench as well. But yeah, a huge score, securing himself the gold medal for this game week. And I'm proud to announce I finally got myself into the top 10. I was third this game week, so I myself have got a bronze medal, which I'm really happy about. But looking at the leaderboard, Chris, as you can see there, has shot all the way from, I think he was 14th or 13th to 2nd there. Only needs another gold medal to take himself into the top spot there. And not really much else changing around there. Igor as well, if you see there, down in 18th with 4 top 10s. I believe he might be winning the mini league currently. 4 top 10 finishes, so really high consistency. Hasn't been the top score in any individual week, but yeah, incredibly good consistency there from Igor. So yeah, things really hotting up in the leaderboard there. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed the video and get subscribed for more weekly content. I will have another team selection video out very shortly because it's Christmas time. It's the December period, so all of these team selection videos are going to have to come out very fast. I will make them when I have the time, hopefully in the evenings. But yeah, I'm starting a new job, so I won't have my days free. I will just have the evenings and yeah, try to get out that content for you guys. But I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next FPL video.